uh, I'm going to record this part for me. The reason is like, people assume everything is going well for me, and like, so I don't have any problems. Remember, mood is always has ups and downs. It's like a tide. And right now we are going to go through new moon. New moon is the place where your heart issues comes up, so you feel a little sad, like, so like it's like a downer, right? New full moon is like an upper. Think of it that way. So last night I was driving home, and suddenly for some reason I felt a little sad. I have no idea where the sadness comes from. Like, it's like almost like a pent up, like, longing for something, and I cannot even fathom. It's like from my soul level. And I said, I don't want to go home. I said I really needed like a space to like create, like gather myself together. And it has nothing to do with my family, my sadness. I could see, like, it's like something in my core that I needed to complete. So I actually ended up going to temple, which is like my spirit mother. Like, they call her Lakshmi. So I always go there. So I went there. I met, they were doing some, little celebration and stuff. I always grab her bangles because it makes me feel good. So I got like 2 pink bangles from her. Even though I have like stand up so many, like it's like, some of the validation.
Right.
I break them and stuff. And then they were doing some special prayers. One guy was chanting alone. I decided I'll join him and I'll chant anyway because I really wanted to honor him, strengthen him, and I knew that. So it's like 1,008 prayer names for the what is it called, the God of preservation. We call him Vishnu. It's pervasive consciousness. So it's called Vishnu Sahasranama. So I started reciting, and then there was an old man who gave me my first mantra for Lakshmi. He suddenly was there. And I remembered him and I said, hey, you gave me my first mantra. And see, he says to me, could come back tomorrow. I was telling him I'm doing Rudra. It's a specific prayer to regenerate vibration in the body. And he says, once you say that, he says, your whole life will be leads. I told him, he said, what are you up to? He was asking. I said, hey, I am doing new meditation called Rudra. He says, oh, you know what? It's very good. So he says, do you know for Shiva is possibilities. He says, you can pray it in such a way, you use your mind as a portal to send the prayers over. And he says, this form of prayer called Shiva Manas. Manas means mind. The mind center goes up and down. That's what causes the sadness. When it goes into the heart, you feel sad. When it goes to the brain, it gives you the bigger vision and stuff. So and that's why, like in our relationship, if you put it in the sex chakra, it gets stimulated. So you can make it go up and down. So he was saying the manas, keep it as a pedestal, and you can pray to Shiva. You don't even need to say. He says if you just figure it out, those phrases, and send it inside. He says your whole body will be reset. It's called Shiva Manas Puja. He asked me to come tonight. I initially thought I wouldn't go. He says, okay, I'll mail it to you. He was such a cute man. He said, why don't you email? He says, no, I'm old fashioned. He says he'll mail it to me. So I initially thought I wouldn't go, but then I'm going to go today. But the reason I'm bringing it up is, even though I'm supposed to be not having any issues with drug and stuff, I go through moon. Do you think you are a saint that you would not have problems? Of course you're going to have problems, right? Everybody. I lived in a convent for 1 year. And there, the nuns, in the middle of the night, 2:00, they'll go and weep in front of Jesus. I never knew this. I thought, all the nuns are we're super happy. Right. I thought they never had any problem until I lived there. I lived 1 year in a convent. They always said to me, little one, you're mine. So they'll come, when I'm sitting alone, they'll come, they are so cute. They're little angels. So they'll come and they'll say, we don't want you to be doing nothing. So I'm reading a storybook. Let me read it a lot, about whatever they will be doing activity, somehow it'll be included. And then evening, when I come back from work, they'll make tea, biscuits, they'll make bake, They treat me so
Yeah.
precious, I really fell in love with them. Little sister sits in Jamaica. 1 year I
Really?
stayed.
Wow.
I was a barefoot doctor there. But what I'm saying is, even though they are saints, they have their emotions. So it doesn't matter whether you are Hindu, Christian, you go through your ups and downs. And I feel, as a person who is married, my husband treats me really well. My kids are doing good. My kids' picture are up
They're
there.
beautiful.
So what I'm saying is, in spite of that, there's a little piece in me that still feels like not content. So my mother, spirit mother, she is the portal of contentment. I said, let me go there. Let me ask her, how to be content. And then when I finished this prayer, this guy out of blue says he'll give me a new prayer. And then I came back to the car, and my mind is so fickle. It's saying, oh, let me go figure out why I was sad before. I said, shut up. I said, I'm not going to listen to you anymore.
Right.
So then afterwards, I was able to go past that stuckness. And I never felt sad. The minute I left temple, I was super
Really?
happy. So it's just a mood.
Yeah.
And you
It
know
makes
what
sense.
mood is? Could be something I eat,
Yeah.
it could be the
Yeah.
Chinese food, who
Yeah.
knows. But what I'm saying is, don't get stuck by emotions, because the emotions is just a tidal wave. It goes through us up and down. You are not your emotion. You're not your physical body. You're not your emotion body. You're not your mental body. You are here to serve a piece of God's work. And if your father wants you to be that person who can transition him, you need to be that. If your daughter wants to be that mother who can help her tide over this autistic label for her kids, you need to do that. So don't add to their burden. Take away their burden. Be the person who lifts their spirit up. And then you check in with me, and each week we'll come up with a strategy. That way, we'll figure out, what is one way to keep you together. Okay, so I am doing prayer threads for people. Do you want one? So that you can, because what it is to hold you together so that you will have a peaceful beat. Where did I put it? I thought I had my threads. Oh, here it is. I have only two colors left. Do you want red or white? You like red. You want to be a redhead. So you want it with the bell or without the bell? With the bell, you can wear it in the feet. Without the bell, the reason for the bell is there was a goddess who was walking, and she was supposed to guide a guy and bring wisdom to his life, so he'll bring her to another place. So as wisdom, she was following him, and she gave him a rule that he cannot look back and doubt himself. And if he ever looks back, she's not going to follow. He agrees, but then suddenly decides to look back. When she stops the anklet, she had that tinkling noise she was making, and then eventually she stopped doing the tinkling. So, do you want the bell? And when he looks back, she reproaches him, says, "I cannot follow." He begs her to go forward, and she says, "I will follow you as wisdom wherever you go, but because I stopped here, I'll honor the space so you can come back to nurture yourself and grow with me in abundance and nurturing." So essentially, she puts also the same rule she gave him for doubting him. She gives herself a timeout, so she stays there to welcome him back. But she also says, "I'll go with you wherever you want as wisdom, so you never need to look back." Essentially, that's what it is. See, the thing is, your father's wisdom is going to come with you, whether he's alive or not. So it's for you to understand. You have to honor him the way he wants to be honored. So you need to really understand what it means to him with that. What does it mean? So understand him, and once you understand that space, whether he's alive or not, you'll be able to honor it. Because remember, miracles can happen. Maybe his label was all wrong. Maybe he'll outlive it. So, if you don't understand him now, it doesn't matter whether he's alive or not, you're not going to treat him right. So it's about his peace in you, you're going to honor. And if you want, I can give you one for him too, if you got it. So it's on the left leg you wear, because left side is female, right side is putting the right foot forward. So your own side, one side works as male, one side as female. You have a child in your belly, inner child, you're going to preserve. And you also have a relationship you hold inside you with yourself. So when you speak, the pain you speak is the pain inside. So the relationship you're holding. So if you honor the good things, you'll be able to speak that. So speak joy, speak hope, speak nurturing. And if you have a pain, divorce it. Divorce the pain, divorce the agony, divorce the hatred, divorce the fear, and kill the fear, if you can, and kill the hunger, the neediness. Right. So you don't need to bring them forward. But so it's all inside us. It's like having our own relationship inside. Right. So
now, what is this called again?
This is just a prayer thread.
A prayer
thread. What it is to hold that space where you're going to work on.
Okay.
And once you honor that space, and let's say you became sober for a year.
Right.
And then you bring it to the ocean. There's no time limit.
Right.
But at one point you'll say you don't need these what is called tools to guide you. Right. Then you bring it to the ocean and you honor the time you spent on strengthening yourself. Okay. But hold on to the trinket.
Okay.
And then get another bracelet from me. Okay. See, like I wear mine, everywhere
right.
I have.
Right. I know you get your bracelets.
Yes, because everything has a meaning to me. Right. Because it's not about what the world means. It's like what it is inside you that relates to that peace in the world. Because it's all rags, but every piece of it counts. Okay? Actually, there is a story I tell people. There is another story. Mm-hmm. Gabriel and man were fighting. Mm-hmm. And the war went on for many months. Then the man won, and Archangel Gabriel, the man invites. He says, "Can you have a truce with me? Mm-hmm. Sit down and we'll have a share a drink." So Gabriel agrees, but just before he sat down, it tears the man's flesh, and the man says, "What was that for? I won the war." So Gabriel says, "Yes, you won. But I wanted to mark you so you'll remember." So what I'm saying is sometimes the prayer threads is the same thing. It's the peace you honor. So what I do with my prayer threads is use it as an anchor, like in my thoughts, to grow something. It's like I don't want to take it lightly. Right. And you can put it in ocean if that's what you want to do. But for me, I feel I want to hold that together for me. So let the plant drink it, let it debride it and let it bring. So each thing, I want to honor that space in my life. So even little piece I don't throw. And I make people bring pizza box and wrappers, and they'll become my pillars. I'll put mushroom on top. Everything I think through and I don't take it lightly. So because I see your agony, it's like I see you literally, this is your life, but I am just a witness. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is an honor serving you.
It's an honor to have you